Welcome to the option presentation for Gcse PE. So why study Gcse PE? Firstly, it gives you a clear insight in the field. It combines physical performance as well as academic challenge within the theory component. It helps you understand the industry, whether that be for you to become a journalist, an elite sports person, a doctor, a physiotherapist, or even a lawyer within the sports industry as well. It gives you skills for the modern world. So sport by nature, it requires you to deal with pressure, make split-second decisions, as well as interpret and analyse data. It will also motivate you and give you the understanding of how to achieve and maintain a healthy, active lifestyle, both now and in adulthood. It also provides the opportunity to learn in a unique learning environment. I will talk about that more in a few minutes. So the structure of the course is 40% practical and 60% theory. The first practical component, worth 30%, is your anatomy and physiology. This combines learning about the heart, lungs, muscles, movement analysis, so biomechanics, as well as physical training, which looks at the different ways we can create fitness programs, both for your recreational runner as well as elite athletes. The second component, which is worth 30%, is your social, cultural, psychology, health, fitness and wellbeing. So that looks at drugs, violence, ethics in sport, commercialisation of sport, the psychology behind the mental aspect of sport, as well as looking at diet and nutrition, as well as mental and physical wellbeing. The practical component is split into 4 sections. You perform in 3 sports, as well as do a written controlled assessment, which is an evaluation of performance, and you create an action plan to improve that performance, which draws on the theory knowledge you have learned throughout the course. Now, the unique learning environment that we use, we try as much as we can to do hands-on learning. We use Play-Doh, we use practical scenarios, we use as much physical equipment as we can to enable you to learn, and even get to eat jelly beans and jelly babies at times when we're looking at planes and axes of rotation. We like to personalise learning, so taking that theory that you've learned and putting it into your own performance. So this is just an example where a student has taken a trampoline performance that we've recorded, she's taken still images and she's added in her understanding of the theory and applied it to her own performance. Now, we understand that everyone works in different ways and we all process information in different ways as well. So we structure our lessons in order to help support that. So these are just some examples of how we might approach delivery of a essay question. So, for example, we will break it up for you and ensure that you have a plan, first of all, before you write your full exam response. We might give you a model answer for you to analyse and look at connectives as well as the different aspects of the question, the definitions of clear statements, the developments, as well as the discussion analyse aspects. We may give you a model answer for part of the question, which will be developed for you to then answer the other part of the question using that as a guide. Equally, when we've got to our more advanced level of learning, we create a plan whereby you've got your success criteria, space to create a plan, but the document is relatively blank. The practical aspect of sport, this is the sports list as it stands at the moment. They are adding to it every year. The only rule that exists with the practical component is you have to do 2 team and 1 individual, or 2 individual and 1 team. So, for example, dance and badminton, they can be an individual if you're performing on your own in singles or as a person in an individual dance. But they are also group activities, team activities, if you did badminton doubles or you did a group dance. So there's lots of flexibility within this as well. In terms of the practical unit, we will do swimming, netball, trampolining, badminton and athletics at school. But if you have any external sports, that is absolutely fine. You just will need to record them against the criteria. We'll give you lots of support to do that. And we will simply take your 3 highest marks. So we, will assess all your sports. We will give you your 3 best marks. The written controlled assessment is nothing to worry about. We support you in every aspect of it. It is just applying your theory knowledge to a sports performance. Now, there's lots of different pathways that you can take in sport: PE teacher, nutritionist, biologist, physiotherapist, psychologist, official, coach, athlete. You've got the sports medicine sector. You could be a journalist, a sports commentator. You can become a sports lawyer. There is so much scope within